Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to make this video sharing one really good question that came up when I met somebody from YouTube recently, Donald. Okay, so this is somebody who met me on YouTube, and we set up a time. He happened to live like 15 minutes away from me, and yeah, he had he had some good questions, man. So I wanted to share one of the questions which you asked, which I didn't really get before, right? Okay, so this is his situation. Donald, you are just starting out, and you have been doing some on-page optimizations, but not really sure if you can rank a business and bring them a return on their investment and all that. So your question was, well, one of your questions, 'cause you asked me like 20, but one of your questions, which was good, is that when do I know that I'm ready to start getting clients, right? So there's a couple different answers for that. So I'm gonna, share all of them. And this is how it goes. So you're completely beginner, right? Um, so you're a complete beginner. You're just starting out. Okay, you don't know how to rank platforms yet. Let's say you don't even know web design much at all, right? And you just want to start the SEO business. What's the fastest way, or when should you start getting clients? And this is what I would do. Okay, if I was to go back in time. Okay, couple things, but I will share what I do. Number one, I I would have started by selling. Okay, I would have started by selling and outsourcing the entire process. Why? Because this. I mean, I'm not going to get into all the benefits of just doing sales, right? It's obvious that if you just focus on the sales, you'd be learning to how to sell it, and the fulfillment will be taken care of. That's one. But I would still want to come back around and learn SEO at some point. So I would be careful at the company I choose. The person who's I'm outsourcing my the fulfillment side to. I would try to make it a personal connection, right? Instead of just outsourcing to a service or another company, I'll try to outsource it to a person who I know can already rank platforms. Because then I would have a one-on-one connection and be able to, as I'm learning SEO, take my time, I can ask this person how he's doing those particular parts. Guys, there's no better way. I would say that, okay, you can buy courses. That's obviously a good way to learn, right? I mean, if you're making some money, or if you're not even making some money and you're investing in yourself and buying proper courses, that's a good investment. That's the way to learn, I would say, right? But one step higher from that would be the people who made the course, or somebody who you know can rank really well. The best way, the fastest way, is to just start feeding him money. If you get somebody a client, like if one of the services, the top guru, whatever you want to call him, if you know him by first hand, or if you build a relationship where like, hey, look, I'm going to start bringing you clients, right? Is it okay if I, from time to time, I'm just like, I just need to understand the process of how this whole thing works, and he's okay with that. You know that he's going to be open and, transparent with, the ranking process and help you out with stuff like that. That will be the fastest way you can go from a complete beginner to an expert. There's no other fastest way, I could say, in my experience, right? You're buying the courses that are already great, and then you have somebody who's doing the campaign on a client that you are learning, like as it's happening, right? You're seeing it over the shoulder as it's happening, and you're learning it, right? And if you have any questions, you're able to ask the person. That's a full circle loop. So that's one thing, okay? It's not the answer I shared with you. So let's get into the second way. The second thing I said is this. I told him to get a map listing and be sent to your home, right? That's going to be your first platform you're going to rank. So choose a niche, in the beginning, just in the very, very beginning, like as beginning as this, like where you don't have any idea what to do, just choose any niche. Just go into home services and choose a niche, right? Choose an easy one and send a map listing to yourself. That's going to be your first baby. You're going to practice on that, make a decent website, a sloppy website, whatever, until it ranks. You don't have to make it look nice or anything, and you just work on your ranking techniques, your skills as an SEO, do up on page, all that stuff, citations, build all the foundations, watch it rank, watch things, and at that time you'd be learning it, right? In this fashion, right? You'd be learning it and you'd be ranking, and until this one comes up, then you should be able to possibly, I mean, if your city has some search volume, especially once that ranks up, it's not going to be completely going to waste or anything, because it never goes to waste, right? You can use it at testimonials that this is your platform. This is what you can use it at future testimonials, proof of ranking. You can use if it has search volume, if it's a good place you're ranking for, you can sell the leads. So it's a really good thing, right? I would highly recommend that. I would recommend that even if you're doing that other thing. If you're going that route where you're outsourcing it, I would still send something to yourself. If you eventually want to learn SEO, then you should start ranking some shit. So yeah, those are the two major ways I would go for a complete beginner, right? On here, on one side, you outsource the ranking, especially it's good to a person who you're gonna have a relationship with. That'd be great. And then you would be perfecting your skills as a salesman first, right? And that's gonna be speed your business up a lot, because what's gonna happen is, let's say if it takes you a freaking year to learn how to even rank basic shit, right? If you're going at a pace where you're being able to bring in a client a month at an average of $1,000 a month, you're gonna be making a six-figure business before you start to even learn how to rank shit. Because if you're doing sales full time, it's probably a lot easier to get this thing rolling compared to managing the whole thing. Like, just think about it. Like, if I was to only sell, right, all day, that's what I did. Like, it would be a different level game, right? The whole dynamic would be changed. It's not anymore like, will the motto, sell while they're awake, sleep while, or grow and learn while they're sleeping. It would be sell while they're awake, learn and test more sales while they're sleeping. Like, it'll be all about the sales, right? So I think it's a very powerful place to come from if you can outsource it. And yeah, so that's that. And then obviously start ranking some shit from your own platform. I'm just repeating everything I just said a while ago. So hope that helped, man. It was nice meeting you. Anybody else who sees me that you're nearby, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area, would love to meet up. Peace.